Hello YouTube, JC back here. Got a review. I'm not gonna say who it is, you know who you are, but a friend of mine, little birdie, sent me some Formers flakes because he saw a couple people were asking me about it, if I've had any of the Formers flakes, about reviewing them and stuff, and I hadn't. So now I have. But I got four blends. It's like a straight grain, cross grain, private flake, and bird's eye flake. Some samples. So pretty cool. This is what it looks like. So it's definitely enough for another bowl in here. This is my first bowl of it. I'm about halfway down now. I wanted to smoke, get a good grasp on it before I started on the review. But it's very good so far. First thing I noticed when I first lit it, it had like a baked bready sweetness type of pastry type of taste to it. It's almost like a donutty type of thing, and you can kind of get that in the air too with the smell. If you retrohale it real slow and stuff. Perique's not real strong in this one. I mean, it isn't necessarily a bad thing. I would consider this like a milder Perique blend. People don't like real heavy Periques. You'd probably like this one. This is more of a sweeter Virginia in my opinion. It's not real grassy hay, like you get a little bit of that maybe. But like I said, it's got a little bit of citrus in there, but it's got more of a brighter fruit, like it's almost like not necessarily a lighter grape, but more like a star fruit type of vibe to it. Just a lighter fruit type of thing, almost melony maybe, that. But it's very smooth, very cool burning in my opinion for a flake that has this little bit of Perique in it. The Perique that's there just brings a little bit of nuance, like spice, a little bit of depth to it where you can tell it's just not a straight Virginia. The spice that's there is very minimal. I get just a little bit on the retrohale, not much, maybe a 1 out of 10. I mean, it's barely just there. Not getting a lot of dark fruit out of this one. There is a base underlying earth there, but not like a bad earthiness, not like sometimes you can get from those real bold red Virginias. It's not like that. It's just kind of an earthy tobacco type flavor, but it's very good. I can already tell you right now, this quickly into the video, that I will, if I see these again, I'll buy it. Or this specific blend. I haven't had the other ones yet, but this one I would probably buy again. I'm assuming it would probably age well. I'm sure it would age just fine. It's like I said, it's kind of milder anyways to me. Not necessarily like it's that mild to where it's like a flavorless type of thing, but it's a milder kind of tobacco, you know what I mean? It's real light on the Perique. It's kind of borderline straight Virginia-ish in my opinion. I've had actually straight Virginias that were a little bolder than this. Like I said, not necessarily that's a bad thing. It's got plenty of flavor to it. The flavor that's there is real good. Not getting a lot of strength out of this in my opinion. Not yet. I mean, well, I'm most of the way down anyways, and I would have started to feel it by now if it had a lot of strength to it. So I'd say it's definitely under medium. I mean, when you go slow, you get, like I said, it's like a bready sweetness there, a little bit of that fruit flavor coming in. I mean, you get just a touch of raisininess to it. Like I said, the Perique's not real strong in this. It's not real plummy. Sometimes you get that real plummy Perique. This is more of like a raisiny type of thing, like raisin breadish, you know? You know, just trying to pick up, see if it's more spice to it. It ain't much spice to this at all. Like I said it was a 1 when I first started the video, and it hasn't changed. Sometimes on vapors, the more you smoke them, the more you get down the bowl, everything concentrates, so you get a little bit more spice to it. But it's not bad though. I mean, this could be. I mean, I have to see after I smoke the whole bowl, but this could almost be an all-day smoke to me, kind of. Like I said, it's not real bold, it's not real off-putting. You can just put it in your pipe, walk around with it, smoke it. It's very pleasant. My wife's not here at the moment. I'd have her walk in the room and smell it, kind of like Paladin does, but just from, you know, kind of getting it in the air and the retrohale, slowly retrohaling it, a lot of times you can kind of get the whiff of stuff, you know, in your palate. And it seems pretty pleasant to me. Sometimes real heavy Periques can be kind of funky, you know, especially if they're the Acadian. But you know, it's very good quality tobacco. And these are made by Dan Tobaccos, I believe. I didn't do a lot of research on it. I just looked up what it was before I smoked it, you know. I haven't watched any reviews on this, looked at reviews. I just kind of grasped on what it was, you know, because I wasn't exactly sure. I could tell by smelling it wasn't in English. I knew that. So I had I guess it was probably a Virginia Perique by looking at it, kind of, or either a straight Virginia. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't know if you can tell by looking at it, but not a lot of Perique in there. But you know, it's got enough body to it. It's not like a airy type of smoke. I'd say it's not quite mid either, as far as I say chewiness is what I call it, the chewiness of the smoke, how thick the smoke is. It's probably still below medium. It's not a real chewy smoke, but it's not that airy either. It's not like smoking one of those over-processed aromatics sometimes, you know, where you get it's just, you know, kind of straight air and you just get some flavor, and then by the time you get down to the bottom, it's nothing there. Seems to be holding the flavor profile pretty well, to be honest with you. Because I'm getting down there now, and from start to the bottom, it's pretty consistent. But yeah, I would definitely buy this if I see this. Definitely buy this. I've never, you know, there's so much pipe tobacco out there. None of the places that I've ever seen carry this. I'm sure it's maybe stuff that's popped up from time to time, but I've just never had Formers. It's one of those things too. Some my local pipe group, it's not a big thing with them either, so I haven't had a chance to try it yet. So I was lucky to get this, and yeah, I didn't even look what it cost. I'm assuming, you know, I know the Salty Dogs is rather expensive, but I don't know what this Dan Tobacco is. I'm assuming it's probably, you know, it is coming from overseas, I'm sure, so it's probably 14, 15 bucks a 10 or so. But, you know, let me know. Let me know if you guys have had it and what you think of it, and how easily it is to get anyways. But anyways, this is JC again, and everybody enjoy the rest of your evening.